Okay,
turn the light on.
Here.
And get rid of this ugly crap over here.
Oh, look at how pretty all the stuff that she does. She makes all these coasters.
I'm going to try to fix it. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to, but you know what? If it pours over, it pours over. It's just going to be a gift anyways. Sometimes
Nice.
when I have extra resin, I just pour it in a coaster. Come on. All the way to the edge. Looks like it's going to be just enough.
Wow, you really love doing this, huh?
Oh, yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
Oh, just this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So what got you into it?
Well, I'm just a crafty person. I've been into woodworking, metalsmithing, plastics since I was a teen.
Wow, that's amazing.
And these right here are full of cones and lichen and walnuts and fatwood, and then they get sliced up and put into a coaster.
Nice. Oh my
And
goodness.
there's a coaster.
Too bad you couldn't even make a candle out of that.
I know, right? That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, if you could make a candle, if you could put a wick on that.
I am a candle maker. I have all the candle making
So
supplies.
couldn't you combine? Like make something like that and make a candle?
If I bought gel wax, yeah. But it starts smoking once it hits this stuff.
Okay. Like if you had a topper
Yeah.
with just wick on it, like with the wax and stuff.
Well, it overflowed, but I guarantee you I can fix it and somebody will like to have it.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not bumpy anymore. What happened was the cones floated up, and I went to push them down, and the resin had hardened and left dips, so I went to fill them in.
Nice.
I'm going to get my hand messy, but I'm going to move it. Maybe. Nope. It stay there. All right.
This
yep.
is just amazing. I'm so glad I was able to see all the stuff that you do. Oh, wow.
Fishing lures.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it's quite a work table over here.
Yeah. You do a lot of good work.
I harvested those from up north. That's cedar and hemlock cones.
Nice.
You know, and then all my fancy doodads over here. Somebody made me that pine knot.
Oh, wow.
I gave him the pine knot, and he carved it into, it almost looks like an Easter Island dude.
Yeah.
All my gifts from people are back there.
Oh, that's real nice. Well, I'm glad you let me take a look at it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so this is going to be a continuation, Michelle, from when me and you first met, and I was at your house, and you were showing me some stuff. And I was never able to get back with you and talk with you more on, like, different things, like all the different things you make, what platforms you use to sell your stuff, and how did you get into it, and all that good stuff. So, and you got some surprising news to tell me as well. So, I guess the first question would be, who actually taught you to use some of the tools you use to make this stuff?
Oh, who taught me to use the tools that I used to make some of this stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I was in high school.
Okay.
And I was going to vocational training at the tech center.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing agri-science, agriculture, and a new shop opened up. It was industrial machining, and that's where I learned to use the mill, the lathe, the drill press, bandsaws, and all about hand tools and taps and all that good stuff. So that's who taught me, was my instructor at the vocational training center.
Wow. So you were just a teenager.
Oh, yeah. As a little girl, I was always inventing things and taking my toys apart and making things with the motors and wiring and all that stuff. So,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh.
it was a perfect class for me. And then I did a little bit of college in plastics.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. It seems like it's in your blood. Did any other family members do all that kind of stuff?
No.
No? Oh, okay. I tried. Okay. Um, let's see. Okay, so what are the different things you make? And you said that you have some in your hand that you can probably show.
Oh yes, I turn handles for ferro rods, bottle openers, pizza cutters, coffee scoops. So I turn handles. This is a ferro rod. This
Mm-hmm.
this is the same thing as people call it your flint and your Bic lighter, only
Yeah.
larger. And I turn handles, and this is an extraordinary large piece of high-speed steel. It's for striking your ferro rod and throwing sparks because I am the Fatwood Queen. I like fatwood, and fatwood is full of resin, and it catches a spark real quick. So I make a lot of ferro rods and strikers for survivalist fire making stuff. What was the question again?
No, you answered it. You answered it.
All right. I like to take my fatwood.
Mm-hmm.
This is fatwood, and it's pine resin all within it. And I like to cut them in slices and put them in coasters. Let's see if I can figure out this. This is too bright, but let's see here. Yeah, that's way too bright. Here we go. I'm trying to light this up without blinding you. Yeah, that's way too bright.
But I can see it. That looks good.
It lights up in the light
Mm-hmm.
because it's full of pine resin. So I slice a lot of these and put them in epoxy resin coasters. This is an epoxy resin coaster.
Mm-hmm.
And
you actually gave some of us some of them.
Yep. And this one has walnut shells in it, fatwood, little tiny pine cones.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to put those in, and there's even red cedar in that. And there's one of those pieces of fatwood. Makes for a great coaster. Mostly making handles and coasters right now. I have tons of candles. I make candles too, but I don't make videos for candles anymore because no one's ever interested.
Okay.
People are on my channel to see me find fatwood.
Yeah. So what platforms do you sell them? Do you sell them on platforms? Do you go to flea markets? Do you have a table or what?
I only sell on Etsy.
You only sell on Etsy.
I'm considering maybe moving some of my coasters over to eBay and Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
We'll see how the sales go. I'm doing fine on Etsy, but if I do feel like I need to move stuff, I will switch over to Marketplace and eBay.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds cool. Okay, so where do you get your resin, your supplies?
My resin, as in pine resin or epoxy resin?
Epoxy resin?
The epoxy resin, I just purchase a lot of my supplies just straight off of Amazon. I have a few special people that I order from through Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that was what was your surprise thing you wanted to talk about?
Oh, I do have a surprise. I just bought a van now. I got a van like all y'all and some
cool.
SUVs, but I have a minivan now.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's my first time owning a van.
That's cool. That's really cool. Because a van, you could put a whole lot more in it and do more with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
What year is it?
Plenty of room for more fatwood.
Exactly. That's what I was talking about.
It was advertised as a 202. The van was advertised as a 2002, but when I got the title, it's a 2000.
Okay. Wow.
I only paid $700 for it. It's got great tires on it. All it needs is some work, which I've been working on it, and I've almost got it up on the road.
Oh, cool.
Yep, putting a new throttle body in, and it's got a brand new battery.
When I was driving through or passing Battle Creek today, I was waving. 94. I was like, there's everybody. I'm like, I could stop, but they probably are busy. And I was exhausted already from my 2 or 3 day little trip to Indiana. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to keep on trucking. I'm just going to keep on trucking. So, all right. Well, that will do it. That looks cool. That looks cool.
He looks like the Easter Island dude.
Yep.
This is a pine knot.
Okay.
This is basically a pine branch, and this is the part of the branch that's anchored inside of the tree.
Oh.
Now, the reason I like Fatwood so much is these branches and knots are full of resin, which means when the tree rots away, you find little pine knots laying around on the ground because they're not rotting away because they're waterproof. The water can't soak in because it's full of resin. So treasure hunting for pine knots is a lot like treasure hunting for arrowheads. And it smells really good, and you can carve it. You can do so much with Fatwood.
Cool. I bet you're a blast to go on a trail with.
Oh,
you'd be like, oh, wait, I gotta pick this up. Wait, I gotta do this way.
Yeah, ask Jamie and Lisa. I'm either collecting Fatwood or I'm picking up acorn shells and walnuts and junk and pine cones. Or I'm picking pine resin off of the tree. People have been wanting to buy more pine resin from me. I just don't have any. I've sold it all.
Oh, really?
Got to replenish my pine knot or my pine resin stock.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. And I will let you get back to all your little projects. And I appreciate you talking with me. And we got to keep in touch.
Yes. Okay. Keep in touch.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to end the recording and I will talk with you later. Hey, so I hope you enjoyed our conversation that we had. And I hope you learned something about all the Fatwood and about all the crafts and projects that she does. And like she's doing a business with it. So I think that's really cool. And she's making some money from it. And that sounds really cool. So do you do any kind of things like that help you make extra money or anything? Do you have any crafts or hobbies that you've actually been able to help other people with, or even sell them stuff that they can use in their house or their camper or whatever? Let me know in the comments down below. But so for now, we're going to end this. And next up, you will be able to see more vans, more campers, more things at Hippie Magic. And that was in Angola, Indiana. So I hope that you stop by next time and we'll continue on our little adventures that I've been going on since the summer, since September. I went to her meetup, then I went to Hippie Magic, then I went to M24 in September. So we have a whole lot of stuff to see from September. And now I'm doing stuff in October, so I've got to get you guys all caught up. So if you start seeing more videos out, like within a couple of days of each other, you'll know why. All right, until next time, I hope everybody takes care and keeps on stepping and presses that like button. And as always, Tina's the Outsider is out.